We have divided this audio practice in two parts. The first part explains the seventh section of the guided meditation for you to understand why we do it so you can get a better quality of your meditation, provided you know what you are doing. No? First, we have to understand that all of us have an electromagnetic field similar to the one that our planet Earth has. It has a positive and negative poles, one of our energy vortices about 30 centimeters or 1 foot distance on top of our head, and another energy vortex below our feet, around 30 centimeters or 1 foot distance below our feet. The vortex on our top of our head connects us with the energy coming from the cosmos, particularly the energy coming from the sun. That is why it's called the solar vortex or solar chakra. You have to be aware that the light contains information. It was discovered a few years ago that the light of the sun has a code that is activating our DNA. So if you're aware of this, you can activate your DNA faster. Chakra is a Sanskrit word meaning hub or node where the energy gets concentrated like a vortex. And the vortex below our feet connects us with the energy of the earth, and that is why it's called the earth chakra. So in the meditation, we are referring at first to this chakra so you don't get confused with the chakra of the energy vortex at the core center of the planet Earth. Also, we have to be aware of the 7 other chakras or energy vortexes in the body. At the crown, we have at the third eye, the throat, the chest, the solar plexus. We have another at the abdomen area and another one at the base of the column. There are others that are called minor chakras, but are not necessary to work with them here in this meditation. Okay, now we have to be aware there is a flux of energy going from the top of the head down to the sole of the feet and up. The energy in our body is not static, keeps moving. So an important flux is the connection we have with the solar and the earth chakras in relation to the outside world. So you can imagine a toroidal energy field with us in the middle. The shape would be like a donut with us in the middle. You can find a picture on the internet or go to our website at www.DHRIM.org. That would be Delta Hotel Roger India Mike.org. Good. Now let's picture this. We have an electromagnetic field inside and around our body. Also, there are energy chakras in our body. We are electromagnetically synchronized or connected to the planet Earth as well as the cosmos. And in our energy field around us, there are thousands of light filaments similar to the fiber optics, where light moves really fast. So for example, if we make a thought process, this thought will travel in an energy system almost at the speed of light, somewhere in our body system, producing electromagnetic changes at the physical level. We are like a very sophisticated computer. Our physical body would be the hardware, our conscious and subconscious mind, our software, and our emotional or etherical bodies, our electromagnetic field. Okay, this is a very simple way to put it, but in reality it is a lot more complex than that. Just to complete the basic overall picture of this meditation, we need to add the fact that we are multidimensional beings. And we are going to include the energy portal at the chest area that scientists discovered a few years ago, from where is coming a quantum energy, going up to the top of the head, and then this energy redistributes along the chakras, boosting our energy field. You can find more about this at the Institute of Heart Math in USA. It's a research center that has a lot of very interesting discoveries, especially for those people who don't believe or understand much about the spiritual practices that we do. Okay, so besides our normal electromagnetic field, we have another field which is a lot stronger coming from this energy portal at the chest area where we are consciously activating. There are very clear physical symptoms when it activates. Our mind stops totally. We don't think anything. Our breathing cycle goes slower. Our body relaxes a lot more. Even if we were relaxed before, we realize we were not totally relaxed. And we feel a soothing energy growing in our chest area. It's warm, but not a physical heat. It's a very soft warm. Okay, now that we have an overall simple or basic picture of our energy field, we can start talking a little bit about the 5G radiation. The 5G antennas have a higher bandwidth, will employ millimeter waves for the first time. In addition to the microwaves that we have been using with the other devices, the 2G, 3G, 4G. Also, given the limited reach that the millimeter waves has, 5G will require cell antennas every 100 to 200 meters, exposing more people to millimeter wave radiation. The millimeter waves of radiation are absorbed by the skin and in the surface layers of the cornea of our eyes. A short-term exposure can have adverse psychological effects in the peripheral nervous system, the immune system, and the cardiovascular system. So we need to make sure our immune system is boosted, as well as maintaining a psychophysiological coherence all the time. Plus, we need to protect our nervous system from getting distorted with the 5G radiations waves. How do we do all this? Well, the best answer is to stay away of all these antennas, if you can. If you live in the city and you cannot, then you will need to change your lifestyle if you want to remain immune. The meditation we suggest here is not a solution by itself alone. You have to implement different activities that altogether can increase your overall level of protection. Don't think about a quick fix guided meditation and you are done for the day. For example, you can wear cotton clothes because it creates a resistance to the radiation flow. You can walk barefoot if you are in the park or wherever you can find land. That creates a direct discharge to Earth. Hug a tree with the intention to let go distorted energies from your body. Eat healthy food. Avoid junk food that has too many toxins, making it difficult for the body to eliminate, which reduces your energy levels and immune system. Take a bath every day before going to sleep. It neutralizes much of the distorted energies and washes your aura if you do it consciously. Shut down your Wi-Fi router, your phone, TV, etc. Keep disconnected all these electronic devices at home if you are not using them. If you can shield your room with aluminum, it can give you a very good protection to sleep well and recover. Remember that you need to keep your energy level high all the time. When you sleep, you get a direct open connection to the interdimensional portal at the chest level. You get a lot of energy overnight while you sleep. That is why you are usually recharged or refreshed every morning when you wake up. Also keep in mind that if you sleep from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m., you are giving a lot more resting to your body than if you go to sleep at, let's say, 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. and wake up at 8 or 10 a.m. This has been scientifically proven. You can search this on the internet. Doing some kind of physical sport also helps to maintain a strong energy field and boosts your immune system. So here you have to be aware also about the stress. We take stress as a permanent contraction of the internal nervous system. So knowing how to manage your stress levels can help you maintain a good health and good immune system. The 5G radiation exposure will produce a significant stress to your nervous system, but being aware and doing all the things we mentioned and maintaining a regular daily good quality meditation session can help you a lot. Alright, so there is a lot to talk about other things that can help you maintain a good quality life, a good health, regardless of the place you're living now. So here the challenge will be to have the will to implement and keep doing all these activities we mentioned and keep learning and finding new ways to overcome the radiation exposure. Alright, so having said all that, now we are going to review the 7 stages of the meditation we will be practicing. First, we are going to relax in a comfortable position, keeping the back straight and all the body as relaxed as possible. This is important to keep in mind because the mind and the body are correlated. If the body is tense, the mind starts to get more agitated. So to keep the mind quiet will help a lot if you can keep the body as relaxed as possible. Not a good idea if you are lying down because you couldn't sleep. So we will focus on the breathing at the nostrils area, observing the air coming in and going out from the nostrils. Here with the practice, we want to become aware of the level of stress we are by knowing our breathing cycle, when we are relaxed and when we are under stress. Usually a person has 10 to 12 breathing cycles per minute. That is 10 to 12 inspiration and 10 to 12 exhalations per minute. So one breathing cycle is one inhalation and one exhalation. So at the beginning, we will not distinguish this, but after a few days with the constant practice, you will be able to observe your breathing rate and become aware if you are stressed or not. You will notice that in some environments, your breathing cycle increases. Also, by talking to some particular people or doing some specific tasks at work, your breathing cycle also will increase. So this way you bring more awareness to your daily life. Okay, so we are relaxed, we are observing the breathing and the mind. This practice by itself is very useful. You can practice this anytime, anywhere, even while you are doing something. So think that this awareness you create with this simple practice helps create a background stage to continue with the meditation. So the next stage is to start creating awareness of some of our chakras at the experiential level. So we focus at the heart chakra, our energy field, with our attention for a few seconds. Then we focus at the second chakra, at the belly area, and thereafter at the third eye chakra at the forehead. With the practice, we will be able to feel this. We just focus about 30 seconds to avoid the mind wandering away. If you have a good concentration, then you can keep focusing for longer periods of time. Usually after doing this practice several times, you will feel a stronger or solid posture, especially if your back is straight. After focusing on the forehead and being aware of all these, we focus at the solar chakra, above our head, about 30 centimeters above our head. We can visualize it, think of it, or feel it. It is like a golden light energy vortex. Here now we start with the third part of the meditation. We visualize, think, or feel that the golden light energy from the solar chakra starts to pour down like water through a channel down through the spine to the base of the column where we have the root chakra. This golden light splits through our legs and continues to the sole of the feet and down to the earth chakra just 30 centimeters below the feet. Then we move up this energy to the solar chakra. Again, we go back. And then we do this whole process one more time. With this, we are tuning the energy in our electromagnetic field. You will feel it. This is the important part. You have to feel this meditation, and you will realize that you are more in tune or more balanced. You will feel like your energy field increases. You feel more steady, more grounded. Okay, then now we start the fourth stage of the meditation. So we allow this tube of golden energy that goes from the top of the head down to the sole of the feet to grow all around us, and we allow it to expand to our aura. This is very important to understand. Here we acknowledge our aura at the experiential level. Eventually, with the practice, we will start gaining awareness of the energy fields that get in contact with our aura. This is very useful when you enter a place and start reading the energies in that place. There are many applications once you develop this skill. Okay, so once we allow the expansion of the golden light energy around our aura, we refocus our attention to the throat chakra. Then we go to the solar plexus chakra for about 30 seconds. Now we start with the fifth stage of the meditation. We focus again to the solar chakra above our heads, and with our attention we move this energy center slowly to the solar plexus and keep it there, making the solar plexus chakra radiate a golden light like the sun. Then we let the energy spread to the other chakras until all the chakras are like golden light suns. And then we become like a golden light being. All our physical body, mind, and emotional body are golden. The golden light has a tuning and a healing quality. It will help recalibrate our bodies. Plus, it gives us an extra protection from the outside energies. Okay, the next stage is to increase as much as possible the activation of the spiritual heart. We unfocus the mind and become aware of the chest area. We put our hand to the chest. It can be the left or right hand, it doesn't matter. We want to feel the pressure of the hand to the chest. We keep our mind unfocused, but having the hand to the chest is much easier to become aware of that area. So by doing this simple practice, we are trying to make a connection of our awareness with our higher self or intuitive intelligence. Eventually, with the practice, we will connect easily. Just by giving the intention, you will be connected. So like we said before, the symptoms are very clear. Our mind totally stops. We don't think anything. Even if we want to think, we can't. Our breathing becomes very slow. Sometimes we don't feel we are breathing. Our body relaxes a lot more, and we feel a soothing energy growing in our chest area. So with this practice, we are increasing exponentially the flow of the energy from the fifth dimension to our third dimensional bodies in our energy field. Our energy field grows a lot in a few seconds. Scientists could detect this energy field to grow up to 16 meters around our body. Just that because their equipment could measure only up to 16 meters. Anyway, here we are making our toroidal energy field stronger and not dependent on our mind. The mind is vulnerable to many external things and would be very hard to sustain a strong, stable energy shield around us. Okay, so the last stage is to become aware of all that we just did. We have to feel it, visualize it, create a feeling of love, the gratitude, and thank for this gift. We are thanking for the fact that we are perfect, we are divine. We are immune to the 5G radiation and any other radiation. We are immune to lower vibrations as well. We are actually the light spreading all around us. Here we are co-creating a different timeline where we are attracting the reality where we are immune and perfect, free from diseases. Okay, so this is the meditation session explained. There is a lot of information and topics to talk and learn about it that you can research on your own. The information is available on the internet. And also, you can take one of our retreats or workshops and learn a lot more. We offer retreats and workshops online and face-to-face wherever there is a group of people willing to organize the event. So to know more, you can write us or visit our website at DHRIM.org. That is D as in Delta, H as a hotel, R as a Roger, I as in India, M as in Mike.org.